Hello Capricorn, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is a special bonus read for you. It's a biggest block reading. Biggest block readings. It's about your biggest block, it's about your biggest resistance, how you're holding yourself back, where that block has come from, where that resistance has come from, how you learned it or how it was created within you, and more importantly, how to release it. Now, the reason that I'm doing these bonus reads for you this weekend is because I've got a half price reading sale this weekend, and it's on my biggest block reading. So the biggest block readings are 3 pages long, goes into your biggest block, your biggest resistance, where it came from, how to release it, specific to you. So if you'd like to book in for one of those, I'll pop a link up there. There's also a link in the description box, and you can also find a link to that on my website, behealing.com too. So this weekend, it's 75 Australian dollars instead of 150 Australian dollars, which is about 50 American dollars right now. And so book yourself in for one of those. So this is for you Capricorns. It's a general read, of course. It's not going to apply to all of you, but it should be general enough to apply to some of you at least. So let's see. Oh, and also I've got a competition going on at the moment. It's guess how many cards are in this bag. So I bought a new bag and shifted my cards from my old bag into this new bag, and I took the opportunity to count them. And so I thought it would be super fun to have a competition for you to guess how many cards are in this bag. And the first person to guess the right number will win a private reading with me worth 150 Australian dollars. So good luck with that. The way to enter is to be a subscriber to my YouTube channel. Click like on a video and then have one guess per video, one guess per video. How many cards are in this bag? You guess, it's quite a lot of them. So let's see, Capricorn, what is your biggest block? Where did it come from? How can you get rid of it? Your biggest block, Capricorn, is yourself. It's about your feelings about yourself. It's how you feel about yourself. Now, I'm getting a feeling from this, Capricorn, is that you're kind of beating yourself up. You feel bad about yourself. Maybe about where you are in life right now. You think that you should have achieved more. Think you should have done more by now, maybe by your age. Maybe it's an age thing for you, but I don't think it's about age. I think it's just this general feeling that you're not where you should be. You haven't achieved enough, you haven't done enough, you haven't got enough for yourself. You're not quite right with yourself, Capricorn. And yeah, you're kind of feeling bad about yourself and not forgiving yourself for it. You're holding yourself to high standards, and you think that you need that to motivate yourself. But it's not actually motivating for you. It's quite the opposite. It's bringing you down. It's bringing your energy down, Capricorn. So your biggest block is how you're feeling about yourself. Oh, it's like a white butterfly with 2 sets of wings. It's how you're feeling about yourself is your biggest block. And I feel like you've had this feeling about yourself for so long. You've got used to it and you don't see it as a problem. You think it's just normal. As I said, you think it's motivating to you, but it's not. It's not. It might be motivating you to take action or something, but taking action because you're beating yourself up, it's like slapping yourself in the face and then doing something. It's not very good for you. It's not going to get you what you want, really. Meditation will. And so meditation, this is about stop pushing forward. Stop pushing forward, Capricorn, and sort yourself out. Sort how you're feeling about yourself out. Because self-love is the foundation of everything. You can't let good stuff in. You can't let good relationships in. You can't let good money in. You can't let good success in. All kinds of things, good communities in, without loving yourself. You got to love yourself first. And it's not loving yourself when you don't forgive yourself, when you're being really hard on yourself, when you're expecting too much of yourself, when you're not okay with where you are right now. And that was one of the biggest steps forward that I took in loving myself. It wasn't, loving myself, nurturing myself, doing things for myself. It was in this. It was in being okay, loving myself no matter what, loving myself whether I was making money or not, loving myself whether I was working that day or not, loving myself whether I got out of bed that day or not, just loving myself no matter what. Money was a big one for me. Loving myself whether I had money in my bank account or not, loving myself whether I could pay that bill or not, loving myself whether my rent was late or not. It was huge for me. And this is what you're getting too. I don't feel like it's the little things like that with you. I think it's like just this feeling that you should be more successful than you are. You should have done more by now than you are. It's this general feeling that you're not where you should be. And so you got to love yourself for where you are right now. Meditation is going to help with that. Is a focus just on feeling better about yourself is going to help with that. And so if you make that your goal, feeling better about yourself, loving yourself, rather than all of the other things. And you'll be surprised. If you make you your priority right now, Capricorn, everything else will work itself out. In the long term, it will work itself out. You will get guided to that success naturally that you've been asking for, because the universe has heard you. It knows that you want success. But then it's looking at you saying, I can't give you success while you're beating yourself up every day. I can't do it. Can't do it. It's not a matching vibration. And so you need to release this block that you've got of not accepting where you're at, not of beating yourself up. Meditate. You got to make you your focus, and so meditation and forgiving yourself is going to do that. Yeah, so first of all, you need to rest. Yeah, you need to rest. You need to rest and clear these things out. And so you need to give yourself time to heal yourself from this. As I said, now is not the time for focusing on those external goals, of trying to get your business going, to trying to do all these external things in your life. Now's not the time to do that. Now's the time to love yourself more, Capricorn. Put yourself first, love yourself more, make you your priority, you feeling better, your mental health, your emotional health, your physical health, all of that. Make your well-being your number one priority. Make you the recipient of your attention right now. You be what your life is all about. Rest more, clear out those things, clear out the ways that you're beating yourself up, all of that. It's going to feel really self-indulgent to do that, to make you your number one priority. It's like being a butler, right? Your new job is you're a butler to yourself. You've got to look after yourself to the top of your the best you possibly can. Look after yourself the best you possibly can. That's your new job. Yeah, that's what you need to do. And yeah, it's going to seem self-indulgent, but I tell you what, it will get you to your goals faster than anything else. Faster than anything else. I know. I did it for myself. It changed everything. Really, it made everything so much easier. And I feel like you've been dabbling in this. You've been dabbling in the self-love thing, Capricorn. But this is saying like your biggest block is just this feeling of unrest in where you are. Yes, you're learning to love yourself more, and you've been putting some things into place, but you haven't taken it to another level where you just are okay where you're at right now. And that's such an important thing of self-love, is just to be okay with where you're at right now, appreciating yourself and your brilliance. Mm. And that meaning, like appreciating it, that meaning I don't have to do more for more people. I don't have to have my brilliance out there. I can just appreciate my brilliance. Yeah. It's like me doing this. If I didn't appreciate my brilliant readings, I wouldn't be cool about making all of these videos and putting it out there. And I wouldn't realize, I wouldn't, if I didn't appreciate it, then you wouldn't book in for the private readings, and I wouldn't be making any money from it. And so it comes down to this appreciation. Like this is saying, like if I were you right now, Capricorn, with these energies, with this block, I would be. So I wouldn't be happy with where I was at now. I'd be wanting to make more and more. And so I'm making less and less now. I didn't do the June videos because I just don't have time to do it. I'm too busy. So now I've pared my videos back to just the dailies, the weekly reads, and these bonus reads. I don't do the new moon, the full moon, and the monthly reads because that was like 3 extra days of work a month, which meant I was having no days off if I did that. If I was putting those extra ones in, I was just having no days off. This week I've managed to have 2.5 days off. It's the most I've had off for a long time. And so I would be like making more videos. I'd be wanting to do more private readings. It just wouldn't be enough the amount that I was doing if I had this block that you've got. Instead of just being cool with myself, appreciating what I do, appreciating the brilliance of it, and then doing what's best for me. Not making as many videos, putting my prices up. Yeah, it's all appreciating myself and my brilliance, right? And you've got to get to that point too, Capricorn, where you're appreciating your brilliance, appreciating yourself, appreciating your brilliance. So you're not thinking I should be more, I should be further on, I should be making more, I should have done more. Yeah, that's not appreciating yourself and your brilliance. It's enough that you have your brilliance in you. Yeah, and when you're really appreciating your brilliance, that's when it gets out there. Naturally, it gets out there without you really trying. You'll be doing the work, sure, you'll be doing the work, but it won't be half as hard as you're making it right now, Capricorn. So all about really, it's about self-acceptance, but not expecting so much of yourself and not beating yourself up about where you are right now. Here's what it's about for you, Capricorn. There you go. If you like this reading, please click like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. What did you get out of that? How does it resonate with you? Leave a comment. Guess how many cards are in this bag as well. Good luck with guessing right to win that. And if you'd like a private biggest block reading with me this weekend, well, it's half price. There'll be a link around there to book in for one of those. Love to read for you and get into the specifics of your block and how to release that. Have an amazing weekend, Capricorn. I'll see you next time. Bye.